Yo, 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 what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Pat Proverbs here from One in Gaming. And I told you we'd be back on that weekday grind. And here we are, playing Hardpoint on Yemen with Joey, Bibz, and my buddy Ben. And this is actually Joey's perspective. You're not watching my perspective. I have a really horrendous game this game. But the following game, same thing, Hardpoint Yemen. I did alright. I recorded that too. We'll see if we can use that sometime this week. But basically, I don't really have a topic of discussion for today because it's really early on Monday morning and I'm really just like head in the clouds still. A little sunburnt, a little plush, as you can see, from a family party I had to go to yesterday. And, but I hope you guys enjoyed yesterday's video. I know it got no views, so I mean, I don't know how many people saw it. I really enjoyed it though. I thought it was a great video, great basic like lesson that you can still stack quite a few kills with using, you know, none of these like high ridiculous score streaks, you know, like Joey has on right now. He has a combo of streaks that I've been playing around with, and I haven't really playing around with the idea of using minus the orbital, and that would be Lodestar VTOL Swarm. And other than like Escort Dog Swarm, I think that the Lodestar VTOL Swarm might actually be able to net you more kills. The only problem is trying to go straight to Lodestar minus an orbital or someone running support would be like overly difficult. So I don't know if I'm going to use that, although I mean that's how you really what you got to do if you really want to go for gameplays. But I mean again, none of our gameplays like have anyone running support. Like, we're not going for 150 kill gameplays. That's not what we do here. Like, I think it's, I don't know. I'm not really a big fan of that. I'm not really a big fan of watching one guy run, like, really hardcore lethals, like Escort Dog Swarm, while everyone else runs UAV counter orbital for him. Like, I don't really feel that proves that person getting all the kills is really good at all. Like, I just, you know what I mean? How hard is it to get ridiculous gameplays when there's a constant orbital VSAT up or encounter UAV against kids who play in pubs who just are already thumbless retards? So we just play straight up on our own, basically. Like, each gameplay is independent of what other people are doing, really. And I mean, not to say we don't play as a team, but that's why Joey has orbital on, is because I didn't have it unlocked, and like we play like as a team, like that's support, like everyone should be able to get kills. But it's not like if I had orbital unlocked, I would be running UAV counter orbital for Joey while he put like escort drone on or something. Like that's just not how this works. And I really hope that this gameplay isn't lagging for you guys when you watch it, because it's really lag spiking for me right now, and it could be because of the background programs that I have to have running at this point in time on a Monday morning to catch up on what's going on in the world and see what global market indices are doing. So I can't really help it if it is lagging. I'm sorry, you know, real work, real life over YouTube. But anyway, yeah, so the VTOL Swarm combo here is pretty deadly, and the only thing that would make it more deadly, like I said before, is if you threw escort drone or dogs in that mix, minus the orbital. But he's too nice of a kid to not run orbital for everyone else. So he does get these quite a bit, and the gameplay turns out, I mean, he could have went well over 100 had he not choked. I don't know if we already spoke over it, because you can see I'm talking at a new angle to my webcam, my recording device, for the video commentary part. So I don't know if I already like looked over it, because I'm not really like paying attention to the gameplay that's on one of my monitors right in front of me. But he chokes the VTOL like twice before ultimately getting it 2 or 3 times. So the gameplay could have been a lot bigger than it actually was. Well, it got the VTOL there, fucking got shot in the back off Swarm. But I know he chokes it a few times, and I wish I had this live streamed, because it's Joey gets really, really, really angry, like, kind of like Reading does. But, and these kids are so dumb that they're running out, they're like, they can't wait to get outside. Like, can't wait to get smoked by the VTOL. Like, look at them. Like, they're just fucking mongos. And you know, this comes down to the debate or what basically I get asked a lot by people now. Like, well, what are you playing these days? Like, and like, are you looking forward to the new Black Ops like map pack? And I am looking forward to the Zombies Origins map. Like, you know, we were just talking about that in not yesterday's video, but I think the day before. I think on Saturday I was talking about, or Friday or Saturday, talking about Origins, and yeah, I'm excited for that, but I could give a fuck less about this game at this point. Like, no matter where you go, pubs or League, like, you're just playing against kids that are so bad that it actually benefits them. Like, they don't know anything about map control or spawn control or flanks or any rotations even in like a multi-team hardpoint. Like, these kids will fight over the hardpoint just to try to get 3 seconds of time off of it, and then you'll be rotating to the next, like right now, and there'll be kids still sprinting at that middle one even though the hardpoint's over and it's already moved. Like, and that's, I can't bring myself down to an intellectual like retard, like a drooler, like drool coming out of my mouth, and think like, hey, what are these retards going to do? Are they still pushing the hill for like 2 seconds of time? Like, it's too hard to do. You have to degrade your own intelligence to try to play against these kids. And then, like, obviously League plays a little better because you have slightly smarter players. But, like, at the same time, too, it's just like, I run into the guys using shotguns in League play, and God only knows, like, it's just the game's broken. They made it obvious that they don't care about the game either, so why should I give a flying fuck about it if they don't care about it? But yeah, so we're looking forward to Ghosts. Same with our competitive team. Like, no one gives a shit about this. It's hard to, I mean, like, they're still playing, practicing, and getting much better, but it's at the same time, it's like, who the fuck really cares? Because, I mean, there's one more event, there's Columbus on Blobs, and that's it. And thank God, because the game is poop. Like, I mean, it really is. Like, I feel bad for the guys in the competitive scene, because this game is poop. Like, it really is, at this point, poop. They've broken every gun in the game, they've destroyed every spawn system in the game that actually worked. And that's why I really just don't give a shit. Like sometimes it's fun, don't get me wrong, but I can't possibly play this game for extended periods of time anymore. Like, it's impossible for me. But there you go. You see the Swarmy? Swarmy, yeah. Oh, give him pets. You pet the Swarmy. And look at how beautiful these flying babies look. I mean, these things are just, if you just look at the sky, it's just such a majestic sight to see them flying in formation. They're like geese heading south for the winter. Anyway, and we talked about this in a recent video too, and that is the cock blocking that can go on with a stealth chopper versus a VTOL warship. And he's cock-blocked right now, which I feel bad for. But again, Stealth Chopper's the highest streak I had unlocked. And I didn't know he was running VTOL. Otherwise, I mean, I'm a pretty considerate person. I would have put on anything, like, to not cock-block him. But yeah, so you see the Swarm, you see the VTOLs, and that combo is pretty decent. I mean, I don't know what the exact score is, but I think it's 80 and 10, or something better than that for Joey at the end of the game. So, I mean, the combo worked, but like I said, he choked so many of these that, I mean, it could have been a much better gameplay had he not been choke shot or get shot in the back by kids who are still dick riding the FAL. Like, they can't get enough. Like, it's like they can't fit the barrel of the FAL like far enough up their ass to be satisfied. So they just, you know, it's insane. Two of these kids on the other team thought they were good. Like, they thought, like, that they were good using an FAL, and it's just like, you have no skill at all. Like, you're just terrible. Like, I mean, it doesn't surprise me anymore, though, to see kids using it, because you know, I mean, if you suck that much nuts at the game, like trying to use a regular, like, automatic assault rifle, like, of course you're going to be, you know what I mean? Like, you're going to look for an edge, and that's why they need FALs. But that's why they also got my nutsack and Joey's nutsack across their face 15 times. All right, so I was mistaken. He went 82-12 with that nice new, pretty unorthodox score streak setup. But this gameplay makes me happy. I was involved in it. I'll probably play a little Blops today. I don't even know, in all honesty. It depends on... I refuse to play without a full team just because my... Oh, fuck. I was supposed to show my stats. I will do that tomorrow. I promise I'll have my stats. The reason I refuse to play without a full team, well, by full team, I only play multi-team. I don't even play sixes anymore because it destroys my score per minute, and it's just not fun to me at all. So I have like a 12-point-something win-loss ratio, so I don't plan on losing, so I refuse to play without, like, my boys, my 1N boys, whether it be Joey or Ian or whoever the fuck else plays with me. Munson plays with me, Spawn Flanks plays with me, C. Mills plays with me. There's a ton of people, but anyway, I also, you know what, we're just going to cut this short because we're going pretty long here, guys. If you haven't seen this weekend's videos, both of them were in my top list of favorite videos we've done thus far since we switched to the new inlays and the new thumbnail style. So if you haven't seen them, they're both on the screen right here. Please don't hesitate to click them. It really helps me out. I mean, I'm not asking for a like or a favorite or a share. I just want you guys to see them because I put a lot of effort into them. So if you haven't done so already, please click on either of them that you're looking at right now. And for anything and everything One Nation Gaming, keep it tuned right fucking here. We're going to keep throwing up the heavy ones. Stay fucking beautiful, people. And it's your boy Pat Proverbs here signing off. We will see you tomorrow. Take it easy.